Hi everyone, welcome to Water Goddess Tarot. So the topic for today is why are people jealous of you? Before I begin, I would like to say as always that if at all there are any disturbances, any background noises, please ignore, avoid as much as you can. And I can hear a lot of crows in the background because it's evening while I'm recording the video. So yes, please bear with it. Alright, so let's just begin with the reading. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, this is pile number 3. Pile number 1 with this, okay. For pile number 2 with this heart rose quartz pendant with 𝙀𝙘 on it, and for pile number 3 we have this. Alright, so you can take your time and figure out which pile you're drawn to the most. Meanwhile, let's just begin with pile number 1. Okay, so if you chose the yellow evil eye over here, this is your reading, and let's just figure out as to why are people jealous of you. We have the Fool, 7 of Swords, the High Priestess, physical activity, and spiritual career. All right. So pile number 1, why are people jealous of you? People are jealous of you because you are the king or the queen of your own world. You have a lot of self-love, you respect yourself a lot, and you are happy in your own world. I mean, many of you fit in the category of being a loner. I mean, you enjoy your time, you enjoy spending time with yourself. You are somebody who is not looking for validation from others. You're not somebody who enjoys in a group of people. You are somebody who would, sit at home, read a book, or do some of the rituals. Because we've got spiritual career and the High Priestess, this clearly tells me that you are somebody who is into spirituality. And if you're not, then trust me, I mean, sooner or later you will feel inclined to follow a spiritual career. But regardless of wherever you are right now in your spirituality, I mean, you give off the vibes as to everything. I mean, people cannot fool you. People cannot play around. People cannot act deceptive in your presence because you smell bullshit. I mean, like a magician, okay? People are jealous of you because you're so okay being your authentic self. And you know what? I mean, in today's time, if you are somebody who is authentic, if you are somebody who has their morals in place, trust me, it is a big deal. Because the kind of things that are trending in today's world, the kind of dwindling moral compass we as humans hold, I'm talking about the majority, okay? Exceptions are always there, but I'm talking about where the world is moving. But you are somebody who's very different. You don't follow trends. You are somebody who is, I mean, you don't need anybody, pile number 1. And that is what, I mean, you irk people. That is what irritates others as to how can he or she be so okay being on their own. I mean, what the hell are they doing sitting in their house 24/7? Because you're very happy in your space, you're very happy in your energy. And even if you, I mean, it's not that you don't get setbacks in life, but the way you deal with the setbacks, people don't understand how you do it, and they just feel that you're always happy. They feel that your life is always good, always pleasant. But it's not that. It's because you're constantly working on upgrading yourself as a person, on upgrading yourself as a human and as a spirit. You are somebody who is very, very focused on yourself. And this is what makes people feel jealous of you big time. Nothing can move you. I mean, and you are, as I said, you are a free bird, okay? You're a free bird. If today, for example, you are in a 9 to 5, you have the strength, you have the courage to quit your job and become a blogger, say. Okay, I'm just giving an example. And people are always taken aback by the fact that how are you so diverse? How are you somebody who is just going with the flow? And you are very, very, very unpredictable, pile number one. You're very unpredictable. You are like a mystery box. Nobody knows what they're gonna get when they're gonna open you or when they're gonna have a conversation with you. Firstly, you are somebody who intimidates people left, right, and center. It is not your problem, it is your energy. And trust me, you've got a beautiful high vibe energy, okay? You've got a beautiful energy, and for many of you, you've got a pink aura with hues of white in it, okay? You are a very healing, a very soothing energy to people. You might be active on social media, you might not be active, but whatever you do, no matter how much or how less you post, people are always in their head as to who you are, because every time you reveal something about yourself, people are taken aback by the fact that, oh my God, I never knew this is coming. I never knew this person was interested in XYZ. I never knew this person I never knew this person enjoyed cooking, reading, writing. One day you're the poet, the other day you are a wanderer, then the next day you're a movie buff, then the next day you're somebody who is a teacher, then next day you are somebody who dances really well. I mean, you are a jack of all trades, and this is what makes people jealous of you, that you are so talented, you're so intuitive, you're very good when it comes to keeping secrets. You don't reveal everything, you don't reveal every aspect of your life. You are somebody who's very happy in their private space. You are somebody who appreciates and respects privacy. And this is what makes people feel jealous, because they cannot read you. They don't know what is coming. What makes people jealous of you is the fact that you're so closely related, associated, connected with the universe. You have a strong moral compass. You have your own set of values and beliefs. Trust me, pile number one, you're very, very, very inspirational. So the people that are jealous of you, they are not exactly jealous. They kind of look up to you, and they are envious, not envious, I mean, they are jealous of the fact that you're too good to be true, okay? You are too good to be true. But that is their perception of you. You actually are good. People also feel jealous that no matter what difficulty, no matter what obstacle comes in your life, you get away with everything. They feel that it's by luck, but they don't know the work that you're doing behind the scenes because you don't show what you do. And you don't believe in that. I mean, you are somebody who, I told you, I mean, I really, really want to tell you, pile number one, that I have a lot of respect for you. And when I can feel this kind of admiration and respect while I'm reading for you, trust me, this is the impact that you have on people. And this is how they feel small in front of you, because you are an amazing human being. You are a beautiful person inside out. So when I say that you're a beautiful person inside out, that means that you look amazing. Your looks, I mean, especially your eyes, your face structure, your bone structure, your hair, and your aura, pile number one. I mean, it's unmatched. It's very, very, very different. You are not like a random person that one bumps into every day or every other day. You are unique. You're a very, very, very rare breed. And that is why people are jealous of you, because no matter how hard they try to emulate you, it doesn't work out it doesn't work out like that. They try their best to copy you. There's so many people who want to be like you, who look up to you, who actually try and copy you, copy the way you do things, copy the way you look at life, the way you deal with life, the ups and downs of life. They try to be like you, but they don't understand that there's just one you. Everyone's got their own magic, and your magic is unmatched. For many of you, you are a tarot reader, you are a spiritual teacher, you have a spiritual career. Then you could be not just a tarot reader, you could be a Reiki healer, or you could be in any kind of divinations that is related to spirituality. And if you, as I said before, if you don't have a spiritual career now, you will have a career in the future. But because you are spiritual, that is why you're here on this channel and you're watching this reading. And people know that you are into spirituality. And that is why they're jealous of you. They're jealous of the fact that you are one with the universe, that you co-create with the universe. You are an alchemist, you're a magician. And the way you receive messages from the universe, the way you give out those messages to people, people are actually taken by surprise as to how you do it so well and so accurately. You might be somebody who has warm hands for most part of the day. Your hands are very warm. Okay? And there's a lot of fire to you, but that fire is not loud. You're not loud. You're sexy AF, pile number one, but in such a classy way that, I really want to know who you are, because you are a spectacular personality, pile number one. And I do get why people are jealous of you. People are jealous of you majorly for the vibes that you give off. Nobody can copy your vibes. People can copy the way you dress up, people can copy the way you talk, the way you do your makeup, your hair. And I mean, people can copy everything that is visible to the eye, but people cannot copy your soul. People cannot copy your energy. People cannot copy the real you. And you irk so many people. This is a message that is being repeated again and again, that you irk people. Your light irritates. And this is not your fault. I mean, your light is never going to irritate somebody who is at a high vibration. You might inspire them to do better. But, and there, see, you have a mix of haters. I don't want to use the term haters, but then now that I've said, I'll stick to it. Because you might have one or two haters as well. So you have a mix of a bunch of people who are jealous of you. There are people who are not jealous, but they actually look up to you and feel inspired by your aura, your energy, and the kind of work that you do and the way you present yourself. And then there is that hater category, the category who's actually envious and jealous of you, who try to copy you really hard but always fail. And that is what keeps them stuck in that loop of not knowing what to do and, I mean, how to stop you, because you're unstoppable. People are jealous of you for the fact that you are very, very, very protected. So if you're in a room and if you're talking to 3 people, you'd instantly understand the kind of vibes that are present in the room, the energy, the intention of the person, without even, taking out your cards or something like that, because you're blessed with a bang on intuition. Your intuition, I salute to the spiritual gifts that you have, because they are intense, they're strong, they are class apart. Another reason why people are jealous of you is because of your physical appearance. So you might be somebody who works out a lot, because we've got physical activity. And if you don't work out a lot, I mean, either you have a very athletic build naturally, or you're somebody who's very active, you're on your feet and you are very upbeat, you're not somebody, I mean, you do have your days when you want to, just become a panda and all cozy and just be in your bed and stuff like that. But for most part, you're somebody who's very active. You've got a beautiful solar plexus and sacral chakra. You've got a beautiful bottom chakras. I mean, all your chakras are shining beautifully if I look at the entire spread. But the physique that you have is very alluring. If you're a guy, you're a girl, that doesn't matter. I mean, whosoever you are, you look amazing. You look beautiful, you look handsome. And maybe you're somebody who posts your workout, or you're somebody who actually works out, and maybe you're gifted, you don't work out, but you've got that, whatever shape you're in at present, pile number 1, there are people who are jealous of the fact, the way you present yourself, the way you dress up, the way you look. As I've said before also, you're a complete package, pile number 1. This is how I'd like to sum up your reading, that you are a complete package. You look good, you dress well, you've got beautiful features, you travel, okay? I do feel that you are very aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. You've got a beautiful aura. You've got a beautiful energy around you. You are knowledgeable. You're gifted. You are somebody who's going to bring a change in the society. You live life on your own terms. You don't need validation. You are happy in your space. You don't tolerate bullshit. You've got kick-ass boundaries. And when you are this kind of a person, people call you difficult. People call you a snob. People call you a bitch. Okay? But then, so be it. Be super proud of the person that you are, pile number one, because you are burning your haters just at the right places. And you are doing super amazing for yourself. And the best part is that you don't give a F about who thinks what about you. I mean, of course, if you're watching this reading, it can be just for, I mean, we all want to know what people think of us, but you're not going to be swayed by people's opinions. I mean, you are going to do you, and that is what makes you different. People are jealous of you because you're different. People are jealous of you because they cannot shake your spirit. They cannot crash your boundaries. They cannot sway your moral compass. You've got some solid values, dude. I respect you, pile number one. I really, really admire your energy, your spirit, the way you move in life, and you are going to be an inspiration to a lot of people in the future. People will look up to you. So if you are somebody who has a spiritual career, you are going to blow in the future. You are going to reach masses. You are going to impact a lot of people. And when you're so good, jealousy, people being envious, I mean, all of this is a part and parcel of your light. You being such a high vibrational energy. So yeah, let it be. Who cares? But then I really enjoyed reading for you, pile number one. After a really long time, I'm actually smiling and I'm feeling very relaxed reading for you, which also tells me that you've got a very relaxed energy to you. Nothing shakes you. You are like, yeah, whatever. No matter what happens, you are in that, chill zone ki, yeah, fine. It's all good. It'll be taken care of by the universe. You do the work, but you do not. It's very difficult to shake your spirit, pile number one. It is very, very difficult. You do get hiccups here and there, but then you are solid AF. Seriously. So yes, continue being you. And let people throw shade on you because it's anyway not going to reach you. Alright, so with this, we come to the end of your reading. It was lovely reading for you, pile number one. So if you enjoyed your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. And I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this rose quartz heart with Om in it, this is your reading. So let's just see, why are people jealous of you? We have the Devil, okay, the Hanged Man, the Emperor, relationship change, and surrender. Okay, pile number 2. So now, why are people jealous of you? There are a lot of reasons why people are jealous of you, and I will try to cover each and every aspect as much as I can and give you the clarity that you're seeking. First of all, people are jealous because of your physical appearance. This is loud and clear that you are somebody who looks extremely rich, privileged, financially abundant, supported by your family. I mean, this need not be true, okay? But this is their perception of you. So they can be jealous for reasons which don't even exist, okay? Right now we are tapping into basically the energies of those who are jealous of you. So you might be sitting at your home and crying, and people just think that, oh my god, look at pile number 2, they are so bloody privileged. They are always, buying new stuff, going on holidays, blah 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 and stuff like that. So you cannot control motor mouths, right? So from that perspective, if you see, people are jealous of you because you look good. They feel that you have got a luxurious lifestyle. They feel that you are so relaxed in your life that you are very okay with however things want to pan out. People feel that if there's one person on this planet who's got zero problems, it's you. I mean, this is a very stupid thing to think about, unfortunately, because no matter how rich, no matter how privileged, no matter how up there a person is, everyone has problems in their life. It's just that the way we deal with the problems in our lives makes all the difference. If you're somebody who's always smiling, then people are normally going to think that, oh my god, this person's always smiling, they've got zero problems. But no, that's not how life works. The person who's always smiling might be somebody who goes to bed with tears in their eyes, but then they get up again the next day and they work for it. But they're not liable to tell you that, oh my god, I had a trashy day, that, oh my god, I'm going through this and that. So just because we as humans don't share our problems with the world, there's this illusion that people have that if the person's smiling, they're happy, they're privileged, or they're all good, or they have zero worries in their life. I mean, even the most famous people in the world have got some worries for sure. So for that, you have to have that mentality to actually understand that as much as of a human the person who's jealous of you is, even you are a human being. But then, anyway, people are jealous of you because of your physique, your body. If at all you were drawn to pile number 1, there is some kind of similarity when it comes to looks, but the difference between pile number 1 and 2 is, when it comes to the attraction, is that you've got a lot of magnetism. Okay, you have got pile number 1's aura was their main selling point, and yours is not exactly your aura, but it's your outer appearance. And there's nothing, I mean, I'd be extremely happy if people are jealous of the fact that I look good. I mean, I take pride in my looks. One should love themselves the way they are. And you know, the way you carry yourself makes a lot of difference. And pile number 2, even if you don't think that you look good, the way you carry yourself, your confidence, your magnetism, there's a lot of magnetism in you. You are somebody who might have very, very, very strong Venus placements. You're blessed by Venus because you're naturally very beautiful. You're naturally very, very handsome. You've got beautiful hair. You've got a killer physique. And trust me, there are a lot of people who want to, get physically intimate with you, who want to get intimate with you, but maybe you have very strong boundaries or you are very intimidating. Okay? People are scared of approaching you. And because when you can't have something what you want, you end up throwing shade. So you might have rejected a lot of people. And if you haven't, then your energy definitely has. So I feel a lot of love interests are jealous of you. There are a lot of people who envy you for the way you look. And this can come from the same gender as well as the opposite sex. This can come from any gender for that matter. Because you are very, 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 very tempting. This is the word that actually, I can think of at this point of time. You're very tempting, pile number 2. People are jealous because you are a leader. You're somebody who speaks volumes of, you have that confidence in you. Even if you are somebody who believes in fake it till you make it, who cares? Even if you're faking it, it's working. That is why people are jealous of you. So the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the way you present yourself in front of the world, you might be a different person altogether when it comes to you being in your own space, because I do see you being a very calm and composed energy in reality. But when you are amongst people, you present yourself in a very flamboyant way. You are somebody who would always dress up and go out. You would be somebody, even if you're just wearing a jeans and a t-shirt, you will stand out in a crowd, and that is gifted. You're gifted when it comes to all of this, and people are jealous of you. The moment you enter a room, everybody will look at you twice because you look so, so good. You are so good looking. You've got such lovely hair. You've got a very sexy vibe to you. You're very, very sexy, pile number 2. You're very sexy and you're very alluring. The poise that you have, the way you carry yourself, your stance, the way you sit, the way you stand, your hand gestures, the way you talk, the way your body moves. You can be somebody who is very animated sometimes, but however you present yourself, you make people feel envious because they cannot match up to you. They cannot match up to the fact that you look good, you dress well, you have money, you are successful, you're ambitious. And even if you're not successful in your eyes, pile number 2, that doesn't matter. People who are jealous of you, they already see you as successful. And even if you are not where you want to be, there are people who are actually betting when it comes to you reaching all your goals, you fulfilling all your ambitions, because they see you up there. They see you reaching the top. They see you climbing the ladder of success one fine day, and they are scared of your potential. They are scared of the fact that you will surpass them, and that is why they're jealous of you. So you have a lot of people in your workspace especially who are jealous of you. Now, for those who are in a relationship, people are jealous of the fact that you have a very good looking spouse. So you might be a very good looking couple, okay? So if you're married or if you're in a committed relationship, people are jealous of the fact that you've got a lovely partner. If you're single, people are jealous of the fact that you're okay being in your own energy and you're in no rush to, just date anybody randomly. And if you are somebody who has just dumped, or you've dumped your ex, or you have just got out of a relationship, I see a very, shady energy coming from your ex, pile number 2, that they're jealous of the fact that you're okay without them. And for this pile especially, there's a lot of ex energy that I can feel. So when it comes to, we're doing that why people are jealous of you. But if you ask me who's jealous of you, I feel your co-workers, the people you surround yourself with for most of the time, and somebody from your past who was your love interest. A lot of shady energy from that person is coming. Another thing that I'm getting is that if there was a friend whom you stopped talking to, whosoever you stopped talking to in these past 4-5 months or 6 months, that is the person who's jealous of your potential and your progress and the entire package that you are. People are also jealous of the fact that you are okay cutting people off. You're very okay if there is somebody who's not treating you properly. You are not going to wait and tolerate their BS all your life. You are very good at leaving people behind. You don't have time to waste. And that is why I'm saying that whosoever you've left behind in your past are those who are talking behind your back, because they cannot take this they cannot digest the fact that you actually moved on. They're not okay with it. The last reason why people are jealous of you is that you've been heartbroken in the past, but the way you've healed yourself, the way you've dealt with your shadow side, the way you have overcome your addictions, your sleeplessness, your irritability, your anxiousness, your nervous energy. There might be some people who were in the phase of feeling depressed, you might be somebody who has gone through a very tough phase, which was full of anxiety, depression, nightmares, sleeplessness, and you have come out of it so beautifully. You've grown as a person. so beautifully that it was so unexpected for your haters. I mean, people never thought that you, being you, will be able to fight all your shadows, all your addictions, and become a strong individual who is stable, who is responsible, and who is the creator of his or her own life. People actually underestimated you, and you proved them wrong, and they cannot digest this fact that you've left everything behind and you're just moving ahead in life. So a lot of people from your past are very, very, very jealous of you. You have got a beautiful heart chakra at present, pile number 2. A beautiful, beautiful heart chakra. And the way you have, you very smoothly, very smoothly you've invited spirituality in your life. Just how the water flows, in the similar manner, you are flowing with spirituality, you are flowing with universe. You were not always spiritual, but the way you imbibed spirituality, the way you started practicing spirituality, and now you've reached a point in your life where you and spirituality are one. You're not two different things. You're not two different people. You have culminated in such a beautiful way that you know that if ever you fall, the universe got your back. You understand that if delays are happening in your life, there's a reason behind it. And you're very okay with the fact however things pan out. That doesn't mean that you don't work hard. You do. You are somebody who believes in taking action. But you know when to slow down. And the way you have surrendered yourself when it comes to how things work out, how things pan out in your life, or the people who are going to stay, who are meant to stay, you will cross paths again. I mean, the way you've just left the chaos to the divine is something which makes people mad. That how the hell are you so okay not knowing what is next? How the hell are you so okay just going with the flow, just trusting the divine? And that is why people are jealous of you. So yes, with this, we come to the end of your reading. You are a perfect example of death and rebirth, pile number 2. And the way you have upgraded in life, the way you have gone through a glow up, you have actually made people mad jealous of your journey. Because for you especially, I feel you had very toxic people in your life who wanted to see you sulk, who wanted to see you fail, and who always thought that you're gonna amount to nothing in life. But now that they see you, they cannot digest the fact that they are where they were 5 years back. But you are ahead of time. You are doing things which they don't understand. And now you are somebody who's become unreachable. And this is what pisses them off. But who cares? You do you. Because, pile number 2, you are somebody who's meant to be very successful in your field of work. There's a lot of success and a lot of money that you have. a lot of abundance is in store for you. So continue working on your goals, continue being the way that you are, and just be you. I mean, make people even more jealous. Who cares? Okay? So yes, pile number 2, if you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on so that if I post next or whenever I post next, you do get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this evil eye, this is your reading. So let's just figure out why people jealous of you. We have King of Cups, Two of Swords, Page of Swords, New Beginnings, and Moderation. Okay. So pile number 3. People are jealous of the fact that you are very courageous. You are somebody who is very adventurous. You are somebody who likes to try new things. And you are somebody who experiments a lot. You are not looking for validation, let me tell you that. But the way you take risks in life, you make people wonder as to how much strength you have. And you do so many things in one go that people actually start questioning their own capabilities. Because I see that you are a very patient person and you are somebody who is so calm amongst the chaos. Oh my God, pile number 3. You know, you're giving me that monk vibes, the Buddha and, you know, very hermit vibes. You're somebody who is very grounded. You are very, very, very grounded. You're very connected to your inner self. You have a lot of faith in yourself. And that is why people are jealous of you. Because you've got a very good sense of your own self. You know yourself like no other. And you have so much of patience. You have so much of faith. You don't need anybody else to bet on you. You bet on yourself that you're going to do it. You are somebody who is aware of your own potential, and people are just taken aback by the fact that how are you so okay when things go wrong in your life? I mean, even if things are not working out, even if you are somebody who's out of work, you have got such a strong spirit, pile number 3. You've got a very, very, very strong spirit. And trust me, this is a very rare thing to have that kind of a spirit who can deal with hell lot of setbacks, hell lot of disappointments, hell lot of failures, and still try and still choose to not give up. I mean, it takes guts, it takes courage, and you are an epitome of that. And that is why people are jealous of you. People are jealous of you because you don't procrastinate. You believe in taking actions. You don't just sit and cry over spilled milk. If plan A doesn't work, you will go to plan number B. If B doesn't work, you are somebody who will try something else. You will try plan number C. If C doesn't work, I mean, you might be somebody who just goes and does something out of the blue, which was not even a part of your plan. You are somebody who might be interested in a lot of hobbies, or you might have multiple careers, or you will change your career time and again. And maybe you get bored very easily when it comes to you doing a particular thing time and again. So if today you are, say, a fashion designer, maybe tomorrow you want to be a writer, then after a few years you want to be a dancer, then after a few years you want to be an actor, then after a few years you want to go into banking, then after a few years you decide that, I just want to be a content creator. I'm just giving random examples. All I'm trying to tell you is that you like to try different things, you like to try new things. You don't put yourself in a box. So if I ask you, who is pile number 3? I mean, what do you do when it comes to your work? Or who are you? You wouldn't want to label yourself. You wouldn't want to put labels, because you are somebody who likes to try 10 different things, and you are somebody who you're a very moody person, okay, pile number 3, and you function as per your mood. And people are taken aback by the fact that how are you so okay in listening to the calling of your heart? How are you so okay in changing 3 jobs or changing 5 careers? Your courage, your faith in yourself is the major thing that makes people jealous of you. How courageous you are, how spontaneous you are, how okay you are when it comes to taking risks in life. People are jealous of the fact that every time you take a risk, it works out for you. Even if it works out for you for a short time, who cares? But you end up making something out of it. You are somebody who is you have a thirst to learn new things. You have that thirst in you to gain knowledge, to become a person. You might be somebody who's very intellectual as well. You're not just a pretty face. You've got a sharp brain. You've got an amazing wit to you, and that is why people are jealous of you, because you have a lot of facets to you, pile number 3. So, and that too, they're not all related to one field. You have knowledge about multiple fields. If you follow the calling of your heart, you have the potential to create something which nobody has ever been able to do. You are a creator. You are somebody who has the potential to introduce something which the world hasn't seen before. You are an inventor, pile number 3. I'm telling you about your potential, which people can see. I don't know if you can, but people can see. So there's this thing in you that craves to try different things in life. And that is what makes people feel jealous of you. Because people are very okay in being in their comfort zone, and when they see somebody like you who is always out of their comfort zone, who's always trying new things, who's not scared of failure, I mean, it takes courage, and people aren't courageous. So that is why people are like, oh my God, why can't I be like him or her? And you invite a lot of new beginnings in your life. A lot of new beginnings, not just one, not just two, but every time you fall, you stand up again, you stand on your 2 feet, and you stand up. I mean, your energy levels never change. If the example that I gave you, that plan A did not work out, so you opted for plan number B. So when you are going ahead with plan number B, you are not going to sulk that plan A did not work. And for this, you should definitely thank your spirit team, pile number 3. And pile number 3, you're a very chill person, you know. Matlab, no matter what happens, no matter how many shake-ups you get in your life, you're a chill person. And you're so unaffected. And that is because you've got a very strong spirit. And I really want you to do a protection ritual for yourself, or to wear an evil eye bracelet, because you've got a very, very, very different spirit. And people crave for the kind of strength that you have naturally. So it is very important, it gets very important for you to keep yourself protected, to keep yourself, to ward off the negative energies that are coming towards you. So you should go for an evil eye bracelet, you should go for an evil eye pendant, or wear any protection crystal. That is up to you. But do something about it. So like, we are almost nearing the full moon in a couple of days. So you should do a release ritual when it comes to releasing any kind of shade that is being thrown towards you, or the negative energies and stuff like that. You should definitely do something about it. It is going to work out in your favor. You are protected. It's not that you're not protected. You've got such a strong spirit. Of course you're protected. But then, even when we are protected, some percentage of it does affect all of us, not just you. It affects me, it affects everybody. So it is always good to, cleanse ourselves, keep ourselves protected, do our bit, and then and then leave the rest to our spirit team, the universe, our guides, and stuff like that. And people are jealous of the fact that you are very choosy when it comes to opening your heart. You are very selective when it comes to showing your vulnerable side. And everybody knows that you are a very soft person on the inside. They know that you have a lot of love to give, but you're very stingy with your energy. You're very choosy or very picky with your people. And there are people who want to be a part of your circle, who want to get associated with you so that they can learn something from you, because you're a very good teacher. You are a very good teacher. Maybe you don't teach. I'm not saying that you are literally a teacher, but people see you in that light, that they learn from your actions. And people want to associate themselves to you, and they try really hard to come into your close niche, and you don't allow everybody to do that, because you are very particular about who you give your energy to. And everybody knows that you've got a solid heart, you've got a huge heart, and you will go to any end for those whom you love, for those who are close to you, and people want to be a part of that circle. And when they're not able to see your vulnerable side or experience the love that you have to give, of course, they are gonna throw shade on your name, right? So yes, in spite of going through all the changes, in spite of going through so much of, adventures, you are a very colorful personality, pile number 3. In spite of going through everything, you are a beautiful blend of energies, and you do everything in moderation. I mean, in spite of trying 100 different things, you are somebody who will take out time to rest also, who will take out time to take care of themselves. You love yourself. You are somebody who is concerned about how you feel, how you look, and you're not dying to reach a certain place in life. You are not desperate, to be honest. So you do everything in moderation. If you are enjoying, you will enjoy, but you'll work as well. And if you're working, you will take time to have your downtime as well. So no matter, and you know, this amazes people that look at pile number 3, they are doing 10 things in one go. They are such a diverse personality, yet they are so balanced. How? And because somebody who's got a spirit so strong like you, pile number 3, it gets very difficult to stay grounded. But I told you in the beginning itself that you are a very stable, a very grounded person. That is because you are aware. So when you make a decision, when you take an action, that is not impulsive. Even if it is impulsive, you know what you're doing. So you are not somebody who will do something and regret later. You know, you always know what you're doing. And people really don't understand that how do you balance these two things so beautifully. And that is why they're jealous of you, because they cannot be like you. They cannot be even close to you, in spite of them being desperate enough to be a part of your circle. So as much as you've got fire in you, you've got the calmness of water as well. You've got that patience, you've got that ease to your vibe as well. And I'm still telling you, there's a certain smell that I can sense while I'm channeling messages, which gives me this message that you are very well connected with your spirit guides, and you have the blessings of your ancestors, pile number 3, because to do so much and still have that sense of self and be so balanced, and I mean being mature and immature at the same time, attaining that balance between the two doesn't happen naturally. It takes a lot of work, but you have a lot of blessings upon you. So you should definitely connect with your spirit team. You should thank your spirit team, and you should donate something in the name of your ancestors, because I strongly feel that you have a lot of blessings coming from your ancestors, coming from your lineage. So just say a thank you to them and continue being you, because nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you, pile number 3. No amount of hate can stop you. No amount of jealousy can stop you. And yes, I think that is all I'd like to say. That change and new beginnings go hand in hand when it comes to pile number 3. All right. So with this, I will just finish your reading. So if you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram or email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya!